Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope you've been having a great week so far. Got 10 NBA matchups on this NBA slate for today. Before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe, support the channel. And yeah, we just hit over 3K subscribers. Super awesome milestone. Man, it's been awesome. And yeah, we just keep on growing. And, I just love it. So yeah, 10 matchups here. And, gonna get right into it. First matchup, the Detroit Pistons versus the Charlotte Hornets. Detroit 19-44, 32-27-4 against the spread. The Hornets 30-32, 32-29-1 against the spread. Hornets opening up as 5.5 point favorites with the over/under at 214.5. Last 10 games for Detroit, 3-7 in their last 10. Charlotte 3-7 in their last 10 as well. Detroit 0-10 in their last 10 meetings with Charlotte. 0-6 on the road. Charlotte, just 3-8. 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 here, but Detroit, no success against Charlotte here at all. Give me Charlotte minus 5.5 here, and we're gonna go with the under 214.5. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets. The Warriors 31-32. 29-34 against the spread. The Rockets 16-47, 22-41 against the spread. Golden State opening up as 7.5 point favorites with the over/under at 233. Last 10 games for the Warriors, 6-4 in their last 10. Houston 2-8 in their last 10. Golden State, having trouble covering the spread. 1-4 in their last 5 against the spread here. 3-8 against the spread on the road. Houston coming off that huge win over Milwaukee. Kevin Porter Jr. putting up 50 points in that matchup. Pretty remarkable. We know the Houston struggles here. Golden State coming off 2 losses in a row. And, to be honest, don't know if I trust Houston or the Warriors minus 7.5 here. I think the Rockets coming off that huge Michael Porter game, maybe that fuels them. And I like Houston plus the 7.5 in this matchup. Definitely love the over at 233. Next matchup, where we have the Chicago Bulls versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Bulls 26-36, 32-29-1 against the spread. The Hawks 34-29, 34-28-1 against the spread. Atlanta opening up as favorites at minus 2.5, with the over/under at 211.5. Last 10 games for Chicago, 4-6 in their last 10. Atlanta 6-4 in their last 10. Chicago has won the head-to-head battle, 6-4 in their last 10. Hopefully Atlanta, we'll see. Need to check Trae Young's status for Saturday game, as well as Capella, Bogdanovich, Huerter. A lot of those players are questionable, so be sure to check those player statuses. But I like Atlanta here. I feel like some of their players are going to play. And, I don't love the Bulls at all, especially without Zach LaVine. Give me the Hawks minus 2.5. Going to go with the under 211.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Pacers 29-33. 25-37 against the spread. The Thunder 21-42, 28-34-1 against the spread. Pacers opening up as 2.5 point favorites with the over/under at 225.5. Last 10 games for the Pacers, 4-6 in their last 10. The Thunder 1-9 in their last 10. Last time these guys played was about a little over a week ago, with Indiana picking up a 122-116 victory. I expect kind of the same here in this matchup. Can't really trust the Thunder, Pacers should definitely have no problem beating this Thunder team, and a very small spread too. Be sure to check Sabonis' status and Brogdon's status as well. As long as at least some of their players are playing, I'll definitely take Pacers, but always check the injury reports. Going to go with the over 225.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Orlando Magic. Memphis 31-30, 37-23 against the spread. The Magic 19-43, 29, 31, and 2 against the spread. Memphis opening up as 10.5-point favorites with the over-under at 224.5. Last 10 games for Memphis, 5-5 in their last 10. Orlando, 2-8 in their last 10 here. These teams are on a back-to-back. We'll see if Memphis chooses to rest some people for Saturday. Have no idea. We'll have to check those injury reports. We'll go with Memphis minus 10.5 here. Off the back-to-back. Don't know how the Magic are going to be able to handle that. I'll take Memphis plus the point or minus the points. Going to go with the over 224.5. Next matchup, we have the Miami Heat versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Miami 33-30, 27-34-2 against the spread. The Cavs 21-41, 24-38 against the spread. Miami opening up as 7.5-point favorites with the over-under at 209.5. Last 10 games for Miami, 5-5 in their last 10. Cleveland 2-8 in their last 10 here. Head-to-head, Miami 9-1 in their last 10 meetings with Cleveland here. A bad spot for Cleveland. Going to take Miami at minus 7.5. Should be able to cover that low spread at minus 7.5, and we're going to go with the under 209.5. Next matchup, we have the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Pelicans 28-35, 29-34 against the spread. The Timberwolves 20-44, 30-32-2 against the spread. Pelicans opening up as 4-point favorites with the over-under at 234.5. Last 10 games for the Pelicans, 4-6 in their last 10. Minnesota 6-4 in their last 10 here. Pelicans just 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 meetings with Minnesota. They are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. So in their last 5 matchups, they have been able to cover. But so is Minnesota. Minnesota 5-1 in their last 6 and 5-0-1 against the spread in their last 6. Very good stretch here for Minnesota. Riding a nice 4-game winning streak here. I think the streak's going to continue. I think this has got to be their best streak of the whole season. For sure, it has to be. I'm going to ride the momentum with the Timberwolves. Not really going to be able to say that much this year with, they haven't had any kind of win streaks going on. But I'll take the Timberwolves plus 4. Hopefully they can make it 5 in a row here. Going to go with the over 234.5. Next matchup, we have the Washington Wizards versus the Dallas Mavericks. The Wizards 28-34, 34-28 against the spread. The Mavs 35-27, 30-32 against the spread. Dallas opening up as 4.5-point favorites with the over-under at 228.5. The Wizards 9-1 in their last 10. Dallas 6-4 in their last 10 here. This Washington team playing unbelievable basketball. We know the Mavs have a lot of injury question marks for Saturday. Luka, Porzingis, Finney-Smith are all questionable Saturday. We will see. I would imagine Luka probably plays, but with no idea. So be sure to check those injury reports. It should be a really fun game. Definitely expected to be a high score. Love the over at 228.5. But I'm going to take the Wizards plus 4.5 here. Should be a fun one. As long as Luka plays, Mavs are going to keep it close. But yeah, I like the Wizards plus the points here. They're just playing too well to be giving them 4.5 points. And the Mavs do struggle covering the spread, so I'll take the Wizards here. Next matchup, we have the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. The Nuggets 42-21, 30-33 against the spread. The Clippers 43-21, 36-27-1 against the spread. Clippers opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 224.5. Last 10 games for Denver, 8-2 in their last 10. Clippers 7-3 in their last 10 here. Denver, 8-1 in their last 9. Denver playing very good basketball here. Clippers, coming off of a 2-game losing streak. They're still without Kawhi Leonard and Ibaka. They've been out Ibaka for a long time. But, yeah, I'm going to ride Denver in this hot streak here. Getting Denver plus the points seems really nice, honestly. Should be a really fun matchup. Going to take the points with Denver. We're going to go with the over 224.5. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Raptors versus the Utah Jazz. The Raptors 26-37, 27-36 against the spread. The Jazz 45-17, 36-25-1 against the spread. Jazz opening up as 7.5 point favorites with the over-under at 226.5. Last 10 games for the Raptors, 5-5 in their last 10. The Jazz 5-5 in their last 10 as well. Raptors coming off, 2 losses to, Raptors just, they win against the bad teams, but they kind of get killed against the good teams here. Love the Jazz in this matchup, and should be able to cover that 7.5 point spread. We're going to go with the over 226.5. That's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good one.